This video provides general explanations on MWA 3, the review. So what does this assignment ask you to do? First, I want you to find a topic that interests you and is also important to your audience. So please read my document that I included in last week's learning module that gives you some ideas about topics to choose. In this assignment, you should provide your opinions, actually well-informed opinions, that is, your evaluations of the topic of your choice. The most difficult part might be the technology, because the original prompt asks you to create a podcast. However, now I give you two options. If you are going to create a podcast, you only need to submit the podcast to learn when it's due, which will be explained in a separate video later. However, if you don't feel comfortable about technology right now, which I understand, you will have my permission to simply write an essay and then submit the essay to learn when it is due. So, topics. There are a lot of things you can do. You can do a film review. You can provide a review of one of your favorite restaurants, a book review, a review of the school resources, or even a product review. And sometimes students did interesting projects reviewing one of the current issues. For example, the medical insurance or our current need to improve online learning. Anyway, the rule of thumb is that the topic must be significant to both you and your community or your local community. It cannot be a subjunctive topic such as, or my feelings, or a conspiracy theory topic. So guidance for the journal. The journal chosen for this assignment is evaluations. So I have assigned you to read two chapters, 16 and 65, in the textbook. Please read the sample essay, the film review on Juno in chapter 16 carefully. That will give you some ideas if you decide to do a film review. And then in a later journal chapter, chapter 65, I would like you to read at least two examples there to see how to do evaluations of a topic. And if you are going to create a podcast, then I strongly recommend you listen to a few examples of the podcast in the gallery on Learn, which is located on the left side of the course menu. Besides choosing an important topic, there is a significant requirement for research in this project. As I said, this review should your informed opinions on a certain issue. Therefore, I ask you to include at least two valid sources that will help you illustrate the topic or support your discussion of the topic. Please use the crop tool included in week 11, which is this week's learning module, to evaluate those sources you are going to include in your evaluation essay. Research part is required for both the podcast and the essay, no matter whichever format you are going to choose. So due dates for this assignment. You will have roughly 2 weeks to create your rough draft. So please complete a rough draft before Monday, April the 6th, and then post your rough draft to the discussion board, I would say before noon on Monday, April 6th. And then you will conduct 2 peer reviews through the discussion board by Wednesday, April 9th. So the final project of MWA 3 will be due on Monday, April 13th. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. There will be 2 more videos coming. One will explain the structure of MWA 3, which applies to all students. And then there will be a separate video explaining how to use different tools to create your podcast for this project if you choose to create a podcast. Thank you.